Hey everybody, it's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is a low-impact cardio workout for beginners.
You'll need just a couple of light hand weights or even a couple of water bottles will do.
You may also want to have access to a chair or either a bench, but it's not required.
I'm going to be doing the traditional exercises.
And follow me for those easier modifications.
All right, let's get into it with a nice, quick and light little warm-up. We're going to start with a march in place. And so the point of this is just to warm up your muscles, get your heart rate up, but I want you to go at a nice relaxed pace. Making sure to breathe. On this one, we're going to keep both elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. We're bringing up opposite side, arm, and leg. Want nice, light foot contact with the ground on every single repetition. You don't want to be banging on the ground if you've got neighbors underneath you. I don't want them to hear you. And throughout the course of today's workout, we're not going to count any repetitions. We're just going to be moving at a pace that you feel comfortable with. It's up to you to push yourself and to make this workout your own. Let's do this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next we're going to do either a crossover toe touch or knee touch. You decide which is right for you. Opposite side hand comes to either your opposite knee or your foot. So slight bend in those knees, drive those hips back, keep your back straight, then rotate and touch either your knee or your toe. On this one, I want you to decide which variation is right for you. As you see, Claudia today will be giving those slightly easier modifications. Thank you, Claudia.
You are welcome.
Feel that stretch in your posterior chain, your backside, hamstrings, glutes, lower back. Good.
Everything getting nice and warm for this workout.
Loosening up. All right, feeling a little better already. I had a tough workout last night, so this is good to get me nice and warmed up. All right, let's do this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next we're going to move into a arm crossover plus butt kick. So on this one, we're going to cross those arms over, alternating which arm is on top. And at the same time, we're going to step side to side, bring that heel back, and try to kick your own butt. This one's going to warm up your chest, your shoulders, quads, hammies. Very efficient move. Getting a lot of body parts warmed up at the same time. And again, this is just the warm-up, so I know sometimes we have a tendency, I think, to go a little fast in the warm-up. Make sure that you're just going at a nice, relaxed pace that you feel comfortable with.
Precisely. Don't try to keep up with us. If it's going to wear you out faster, go at your own pace.
There'll be plenty of time for wearing you out in the workout here.
Yes.
Coming
plenty
up
of time
in a
to
minute.
push yourself.
It's coming soon. Don't
worry about that.
Don't worry about it. All right, let's do this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Whew.
All right, both Claudia and I are going to do a chest squeeze. This is the first one of the actual workout. But I'm going to run in place where Claudia is going to do a march. You decide which variation is right for you. But we want both those elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. And we're squeezing that chest as you bring those elbows together. And then either nice and light on the balls of your feet running in place, or a march bringing those knees up. Again, you decide which is right for you. Excellent. This one's going to work to get that heart rate up. Quick, fast, and in a hurry here. That's good. Again, nice light ground touches.
And again, for the march, we're not stomping on the ground, right? Nice and light.
And if you're doing the march and you can't quite get your knees up as high as Claudia is, that's
Definitely.
all right.
If it's down here, then it's down there for now.
All right, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Shake those arms loose. Next, we're going to do either a lateral juke or a side-to-side step. So the same basic footwork, we're replacing that middle foot, but I'm doing it a little more dynamically. The weight's back in my hips, and I'm hopping. Where Claudia is more of just a step. She's not really getting any air, if you will. You decide which variation is right for you.
And you really have to think about the movement because you're just replacing one foot with the other. So it might take you a little bit to get into the rhythm of the movement, but once you do, you can pick up the pace a little bit more.
And the good thing about moves like this that challenge our brain and our coordination is that's just going to improve our agility. So we're getting added benefits on top of something like this compared to just being on like an elliptical where you're just repeating the same movement. You don't even have to have your brain on, really.
That's true.
Excellent. So it's going to work your central nervous system at the same time. Come on, keep it up, guys. Doing good. Let's go 10 more seconds on this one. Almost there. Grind it out with us for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those hand weights for the first time. You know, a couple soup cans, light dumbbells, water bottles, whatever you got. We're going to go right into a seesaw arm pullover. So we're weight is in our hips. We're bent over at a 45-degree angle. And just from the shoulders, we're going to alternate bringing those arms up and swinging them back. Palms are facing us. Breathe. Keep that back straight.
And if you decide that even having a pair of water bottles in your hand is too much for you, drop them and just do the movement.
And that applies to all of the movements today. Again, really just encourage you to make this workout your own. No two bodies are alike or are the same.
Or start at the same starting place.
Exactly. Remember, every winner was once a beginner. It's okay, allow yourself to be a beginner. Just going to get better every day. That's what it's all about. Not about being perfect. It's just about putting in the work, getting that improvement day after day.
Exactly. Consistency is key.
It's huge. Good. Okay, keep it up, guys. Keep that back nice and straight. Weight in your hips. This one will even give you a little bit of a leg burn. That is on purpose. So be sitting back. Get that back straight. I want you hunched over like this. Back stay straight. So it also works to improve your mobility. Working your core. Working your lats, triceps. Come on, keep it up for just 5 more seconds on this one. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and hold on to those weights still. Bring your hands up to your chin. We're going to do a punch and a kick with the opposite side and then opposite. And I'm going to do a squat. So it's punch and kick, punch and kick. You decide if you want to throw the squat in between the two. Weight goes back in your hips if you're doing the squat. And on that punch and kick, bringing your knee up, then kicking out. And if you can't quite bring your legs up as high as we can, that's okay. Again, that's why we're here, getting better. Every time, get a little higher, improve that flexibility. Nice work, guys. Come on. Stay in it, stick with it. It's about that time of the workout where you start asking yourself why you're here. And you got to stay focused on it. What brought you here? What motivates you? What pushes you? What's your goal? What are you working on? Focus on it throughout the course of today's workout. It's going to be what gets you through it. Come on, keep it up, guys. You're doing great. Just stay in it. Here we go. Let's hit this one for just 10 more seconds. Almost there. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, we can set those hand weights to the side. I'm going to use my bench for the next one. Claudia is going to use the wall.
Just find a wall nearest to you that's clear.
We're going to do a combo move. We're going to go push up. And then we're going to do 4 modified mountain climbers. Bring your knee into your chest 4 times. You decide if this movement's more appropriate for you on the wall or if it's more appropriate on a bench, chair.
And if you're doing the wall push-up, the further back your legs are or your feet are, the harder the movement is. So if it's too hard, you can move your feet up a little more and the movement becomes a little easier for you.
And that same philosophy applies to the bench or the chair. You know, if you do these on a countertop, they're going to be easier versus something lower. So you can just find something that's at the right level for your fitness level. Core stays tight on these. You're bending those elbows to a 90-degree angle and then back up, driving through your chest and your triceps. This one, again, is hitting a lot of different muscle groups. from our hips, our quads, our core, abs, lower back, triceps, chest, shoulders. And one of the goals of today's workout is to get as much done in the shortest period of time. And you're doing it right now. Rep by rep, you're sticking with it. Come on, guys. Fighting through. You're a fighter, you're not a quitter. Let's do this. Right here with you, rep by rep. All right, let's hit this one for just 10 more seconds. So close. Come on. Grind it out, guys. Grind it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Nice. All right, we're going to need your hand weights for the next one. We're going to do a snatch. I'm going to do a squat and snatch. Claudia's just going to do it from the hang. Feet are shoulder width apart, little bend in our knees. Then we're going to both break at the hips. I'm going to go all the way down. Claudia's just going to break at the hips. And then elbows come up, dumbbells flip over. You decide which variation is right for you. We're going to bring those elbows up until we can't bring them up anymore, and then flip the dumbbells overhead.
So for mine, I'm just doing a hinge at the hips, pushing my hips back towards the wall, my weight's right underneath my knees, and popping right back up using my hips to get those water bottles over my head.
But we're both really using our lower body, even though it doesn't maybe at the first glance look like Claudia is using her lower body as much. She's really using those hips to drive those water bottles up over her head. Another note on this one is when you're pulling those dumbbells up, to pretend like you're zipping up a jacket. It's a good mental visualization for how that movement should go. So making sure to breathe. And again, this one's hitting a lot of different muscle groups from your lower body to your traps, upper back, core.
And I'll just give you guys a visual of what this looks like from the side.
Making sure to breathe and keep moving. You got it, guys. Let's hit this one for just 10 more seconds. That's it. You're doing great. Stick with it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we're both going to do side raises. Feet are shoulder width apart, palms are facing us, bringing those dumbbells and our arms out until they're parallel to the ground and back down. But I'm going to throw in an alternating side leg raise as well. This one's going to burn out your shoulders. And if you need to set the weights down and just use your arms, you'd be surprised at how effective that can be as well. But our goal is for you to just keep moving, not hit that pause button. Don't take a break.
Again, I'm keeping a slight bend in my knees, so I'm not keeping my knees locked out. Slight bend, and just bringing those weights parallel to the ground.
I'm keeping that same bend as well. It's helping me keep balance as I bring that leg out. Excellent.
Keeping your core nice and tight. Another good visualization that I like to use is draw that belly button towards your spine through the entire workout.
Yep, and that just allows you to keep that core tight and engaged throughout. Come on, guys. Burn it out with us. Let's do this one. Just 10 more seconds. Almost there. You got it. You got it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, we're going to move into a posterior swing. Shake those shoulders out a little bit. Nice wide stance. Toes are pointed out. Little bend in our knees. We're going to put those two hand weights together, or water bottles. Just drive them through your legs, and then bring your hips forward. Hips back, hips forward. Claudia's going to bring her arms to parallel, or I'm going to bring those arms all the way up overhead. But on this move, I really want you to focus on using your posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, lower back. And the way you do that is you keep that slight bend in your knee, drive those hips back behind you like you're trying to touch them to the wall behind you, and then drive them forward.
Again, this is not a squat. So
we don't want you here,
no.
Right? Not here, but watch my knees. Weight back in the hips. Knees stay just slightly bent throughout. And you're squeezing those glutes up at the top of the movement.
So kind of like that snatch from hang movement, just using the hips as a hinge again and pushing them back like Coach said.
And that helps us to focus on working the hamstrings, the glutes, lower back, and doesn't allow our quads to take over. Excellent work, everybody. Come on. Keep fighting through. You got this one. Rep by rep, you're focusing on what drives you, what brought you here today to begin with, whatever that may be. You just want to be more fit, you want to lose some weight, you got a team you're trying to compete on, or maybe you're just trying to save your own life. Whatever it is, it's worth it, and so are you. Let's go. Come on. Breathe. Let's hit this one for 5 more seconds. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, we're going to move into butt kick jacks next. No hand weights needed for this next one. So we're going back into that butt kick that we kind of started with, but we're going to do a side to side jumping jack arm circle at the same time. It's a good little modifier to like the traditional jumping jack. Good low impact variation. So side to side, we're kicking that butt. And this one is just about getting your heart rate up. So there's not necessarily a easier modification for this. You're either going to go faster if you're feeling good, or slower if you need a little bit of a moment. But we want you to keep moving. That's it. Come on. Gonna keep that heart rate up. You're getting a little better with every rep. Every second that goes by, you're getting a little closer to your goal. Not going to happen overnight, but it will happen if you keep it up. Come on. Let's go. You got it, guys. Grind this one out. Boom. One to the next. Let's hit this one for 10 more seconds. That's it. Almost there. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we're moving on to a modified burpee. Claudia's going to use the bench. I'm just going to use my own body weight. I'm going to squat down, place both hands on the ground, 1, 2 step back, 1, 2 step forward, stand up, hands overhead.
So for my movement, I'm doing the exact same thing, except I'm doing it from a bench. So we'll squat down and put our hands on the bench, 1 foot back, the other foot back, right back, and clap up top.
And so just like we kind of mentioned earlier, the higher the piece of equipment that you're using will make it easier. The lower you place it, the harder it will be. Of course, that means it's harder because you have to go down deeper, right? So you decide which variation is right for you. You can also do this from a countertop if you need to. Making sure to breathe along the way. That's really the key. Every time, try your best to keep that core straight as you step out. You don't want your butt up in the air. You don't want it sinking down. Core stays nice and tight and engaged throughout. This one's really working a lot of different muscle groups from your legs, your core, right through your upper body. Hitting a lot of different things. Come on, you got it, guys. Keep breathing, keep pushing, keep fighting. Keep focusing on what brought you here today to begin with. It's going to be the same thing that gets you through it. Don't lose sight of it. Come on. What you got? What you got? Put it all out there, guys. Come on. Let's do this one for just 10 more seconds. Almost there. Breathe. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. All right, so it's break time. This is your one and only break of the day. We got a 20-second rest period here. So if you want some water, a towel, whatever it is, now is the time to do it.
Give yourself a little pep talk.
Get ready for
round 2.
Psych it up. Remember, focus on what brought you here today to begin with. Whatever that is, stay hyper-focused on it. Getting back into it with that chest squeeze, plus either march in place or run in place. You're deciding which one is right for you. Keep those elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. And we are off. Breathing. Let's go. You got it. So the second time around, you're a little more familiar with the movements. And so that means you should be picking up the pace. Less downtime in between exercises. Faster transitions. I want you to squeeze that chest every single time you bring those elbows together. And then open up nice and big every time as well. So not just little short ones, but open those elbows up. And this will also help to improve your mobility. Good. Breathe. Fast feet. Let's go. Let's hit this one for just 10 more seconds. You got it. Sticking with it. And 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, shake those arms, and let's move into either a lateral juke or a side-to-side step. So again, same basic footwork, just replacing that center foot. Stepping out. I'm going to do mine a little more dynamically. You decide which variation is right for you today. And you know, maybe you started first round with some of the easier ones. Maybe now you feel more comfortable warmed up, you want to try the hard ones. Or maybe the opposite, right? Maybe you started with some of these hard ones, and oh my goodness, it's catching up to you.
That's right.
We encourage you to switch it up on the fly, exercise by exercise. Make this workout your own. That's why we give you the different modifications. The important part about working out is to do them. It's the most important part about it. You just got to be moving, just got to be pushing it. Come on. Breathe side to side on this one. Staying nice and light. Again, I've said it before. I'll say it probably another million more times. If you got neighbors underneath you in your apartment, I don't want them to hear you. Staying light. Good. Let's do this one for just 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's grab those light hand weights for the next one. We're going to do that seesaw arm pullover. So feet shoulder width apart, bend over at a 45, weights in the hips, and seesaw alternating rows, opposite hands. One hand goes up, other hand goes back.
Stick that bum back and keep that core nice and tight. Again, let's draw our belly button towards our spine.
Focus on keeping that core tight, gives you that stability that's needed for this one. And moving at the pace that you feel comfortable with.
That's right. If you need to slow it down a little bit, slow it down.
Need to increase the weight, decrease the weight. That's all right. We just need you to keep moving. You got it, guys. You're doing great. Stick with it. Just remember, there's thousands, maybe even millions doing the same workout. Same thing you're doing, feeling that same burn you're feeling. We're all working together. You're not special. I don't care what your mama told you. We're feeling that same burn everybody else is feeling. We can't stop it. You can't stop. You can do it. Come on, push through.
That's right. No push and pause on this side.
No push and pause. You can do it, guys. Come on. Those who believe they can and those who believe they can't are both right. Which one are you? Let's go. Come on. Nice. Pick it up. Pick it up. Let's hit this one for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stand up. Hands go to the chin. We're moving right into it. Opposite side. Punch, kick, and I'm going to hit that squat in between. If you're doing the squat, really emphasize driving those hips back and then sitting down. And that'll allow you to keep your feet flat as well as having your weight in your hips as you go through the move.
And if you're not doing the squat, try to pick up the pace a little bit more on this round.
Breathe. Nice. One into the next. Try to stay focused here.
Woo, really feeling that burn on that shoulders.
Feeling it. It's starting to...
When you go straight from those seesaws to this one.
That cumulative burn. That's okay. That's how we know it's working. It's the most important part. Fighting through that burn. You don't have to listen to it. That little bit of lactic acid. It's just the muscle fuel that your muscles use to keep moving. And it creates that burning sensation. But you don't have to listen to it. You're stronger than that burn. Push past it. Rep by rep, push past it. Nice. Good job, guys. Come on. You're a fighter, not a quitter. Let's see it right here. Prove it to yourself. Pushing yourself because nobody else can or will do it for you. Come on, let's keep this one up for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, we can go ahead and set these down. We're moving into that push-up plus mountain climber. I'm going back to the bench. Claudia's going to the wall. Back is nice and straight. Push up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain climbers. I want you to use your abs and your core to draw those knees into your midsection. So it's not all in your legs, but really engage your abs and your core to help out. If you're doing the push-up from the wall, really want you to focus on bringing your chest to the wall and not stretching your face or, really just cranking your neck to get there.
And I'm keeping my hands in line with my chest. So notice I don't have my hands up here or towards my face. They're really down here by my chest.
And that applies to my variation as well, right? I don't have them up here in front of my face, but instead it's got to be in front of your chest. And a lot of times you put them in front of your face because it feels easier, but you know, you're not using good form at that point. You're not putting the weight where it needs to be. Well, either version you're doing, we got to get those elbows down to a 90-degree angle before we come back up. Nice work, guys. Keep it up. Not much left on this one. Let's hit this one for just 10 more seconds. Come on, how many can you get? Let's go. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Nice. We're moving on to the snatch next. So go ahead and pick up those hand weights for this next one. Remember, I'm going to do the full squat, weight back in my hips, where Claudia is just going to do it from the hang. But we're both bringing those elbows up and then flipping over our weights at the highest point. Make sure to breathe.
Again, like zipping up a jacket, like Coach Kozak mentioned. So I always like to visualize just pulling my weights up close to my body and up over my head.
And if for some reason up over the head just doesn't feel right to you, you can go ahead and just stop right when those elbows get to their highest point. Some people have a little lack of mobility or limited mobility. Keep it going though. Either way, like I said, we got modifications for everything. No excuses. Just keep it moving, guys. You're doing great. If you want it bad enough, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. No excuses right here, one to the next. You guys have come this far. Just keep moving. That's it. It's all in your head at this point. It's not even in your body. Just, are you mentally tough enough to keep moving right now? That's it. Come on, you got it. You can do it. Proving it to yourself, rep after rep right here. Let's hit this one for just 10 more seconds. That's it. And then we're done with these. Nice. Come on. Keep it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. All right, moving into a little bit of a shoulder burn. We're going to do that side raise, bringing those arms out until they're parallel to the ground. I'm going to do that alternating side leg raise at the same time. You decide which one of these variations is right for you. I know our shoulders are burning too.
Well, I'm fatigued from yesterday, so.
We both are. We're feeling it, guys.
When you're fatigued, you can really feel it.
But we can't stop, so you can't stop. We're right here with you. Come on.
I'm just going to smile through this.
That's it. Start sending those positive messages to your brain.
Trick your brain.
That's it. It really works. Smile through it. Tell yourself it's nothing. You got it. If you tell yourself this is terrible, I can't do this, then that's going to be true too.
That's true. Your body's going to say, okay.
That's it.
Drop those weights then.
You run the show. Your mind is in charge. Your body follows. Come on, let's go. Not much left on this one. Just 10 more seconds. Almost there. Come on. Grind it out. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. All right, shake those arms loose. Feet are nice
weights in your hands.
Feet are nice and wide. Toes are pointed out just ever so slightly. Slight bend the knees. Drive those hands between your legs and then either up overhead or parallel to the ground. Doing these posterior swings. Very similar to a common movement with a kettlebell, but we don't have to have a kettlebell to get the benefits of the movement. Drive those hips back. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. And this one will not only help to improve strength and aerobic capacity, but will also improve your flexibility and your mobility. Who doesn't want that? Come on. You got it, guys. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Whatever you do, do not hold your breath. Focus on that breath. Get into a nice rhythm with it. Good. Come on, keep it up, keep it up. How many can you get in this time period? Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. Okay, we can set those hand weights to the side. We got butt kick jacks next, right? So arms come up in that arm circle, and we're alternating kicking our own butts with our right and our left leg. How fitting right now as we kick our own butts. It's about right. Kind of corny, but it's true. Come on, people. You're doing great.
Give
Keep
him
it
one.
up. Come on, give me one. Because Lord knows my wife doesn't. Come on, keep it up, guys. Doing great. Kick that heel back, side to side. You got it. Just stick with it. We don't have much left.
You guys are doing so good.
Keep it up.
You've come this far.
Man, how good are you going to feel? How great are you going to feel when this workout is all said and
You
done?
have those awesome post-workout endorphins flowing.
Maybe even take a little selfie. You know, whatever it is, right? Whatever motivates
Don't forget
you.
to hashtag us so we can like it.
There you go. Hashtag HasFit. We'll throw you a like. Come on, guys. Let's go. One into the next. That's it right there. Sticking with it. Grinding it out. You got it. You are not a quitter. You are a fighter. Keeping it moving. Let's do this one for just 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Do this.
It's serious, guys. It's about to get serious. We're doing
Burpee
the burpees.
time.
It's serious. That's it. If you've been saving something, now's the time.
All out of the tank right here.
Let it out. You want to get crazy into the jump? Feel free to do so. Otherwise, stepping back. Either way, we're going to keep moving. We're not going to give up. You know, you started this workout. You had a specific goal in mind, a specific reason for searching out this video. Stay focused on it. What is it? Why you're here? What are you working towards? What do you got to do to achieve that goal?
You guys, if you want to add a little jump on the end of this one, do so.
This is it right here. We just want you to give it everything you got. Don't save anything left in that tank. Again, just thinking about how good you're going to feel when this workout is all said and done. Come on. Good job, guys. This is it right here. This is it. Let's go 20 more seconds. That's it. That's it. Just 20 more seconds. Think how fast that's going to fly by.
That's right. You can do anything for 20 seconds.
20 seconds is nothing. Not even going to notice it. Come on. That's it right here. Give it everything you got. How many can you get? How many can you get? 10 more seconds. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Put it all out there. You got it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. One more for extra credit, I guess. There we go. Well, I was already down there. Nice work, everybody. We're going to move on to a little bit of a cool down. Just a few moves to allow your heart rate to come down slowly, as well as improve your mobility. We're going to start with a downward dog.
I'm going to do a downward dog from the wall, so I'll show you what that looks like.
I'm going to go from the ground. They're both very similar moves. Come down into a high plank position, and then I'm going to walk up with my feet flat. I'm going to drive my hips back.
And I'm doing the exact same thing, except on the wall. So I'm basically just creating a 90-degree angle against the wall. So you're going to look something like a square. You're just going to push those hips back like Coach Kozak is doing. And you're really going to feel that stretch back here in your posterior change. Yep.
Good. Just feel that stretch.
Take a nice big deep breath.
You can just be so proud of yourself right now for pushing through today's workout.
That's right.
One less thing you have to worry about for the rest of the day. Check it off the list, my friends.
It's always the best thing to check off the list. Is
It
that
is.
workout
It's
of
done.
the day.
You did it. Nice. Let's hold this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Come up slowly.
Very slowly.
I want that blood to rush to your head. Okay, next we're going to do a posterior shoulder stretch. So let's start with your right arm. Reach that right arm across. And with your opposite side arm, you're going to pull it in close to you. You're going to feel that stretch in your chest, shoulder, and in your back. Just pull across. And we're just going to hold. Nothing special on this one. Just breathe.
Yep.
Did a lot of work on those shoulders today.
No fancy moves.
Nope, not in the cool down. This is it. Your fancy moves are done. You did it. All right, let's switch sides in 3, 2, 1, 0. Shake that one loose. Opposite side now. Excellent work.
This reminds me of PE class.
Yeah. It is a pretty traditional stretch, but it's a good one.
Good one. Yeah.
Hey, you know, sometimes you just stick with what works, right? All right, holding this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, last one. Let's do a little bit of a quad stretch. You're probably going to want to walk over to either a wall or make sure you have a chair handy. One hand on to support, and going with that, with your hand, pull your foot back until you're trying to make your foot touch your glutes. Feel that stretch in your quad in the front of the leg. If you don't need the wall, feel free to do it without. Totally up to you. There's not much benefit to doing it without, other than if you want to work on improving your balance at the same time. Nice. My quads are tight from my workout last night, but that's all right. I must have did my job. All right, let's switch sides in 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly down. Here we go. Last one. Let's hit that other side. And pull it back. Nice.
Good work, everyone.
Excellent work. Let's just hold this one. It's a total of 15 seconds. So let's hold this one for 7 more seconds. And this is it. My left one's tighter than my right. All right, let's do it for 3, 2, 1, 0. And guess what? That's it. Boom. High five, Claudia. High five to you out there. Excellent work. Thank you so much for working out with us today. If you like this workout and you've been working out with us for a while, we'd encourage you to please go check out our Patreon page, where you can find out more about how you can support our mission of keeping these great workouts free.
And if you enjoyed working out with us today, we ask that you please give this workout video a big thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind, please subscribing to our YouTube channel, so that way you are notified every time HasFit drops a new workout.
Make sure to check out hasfit.com for hundreds of free workouts, free meal plans, and our free complete fitness programs.
And whatever social media network you are on, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat, find HasFit, connect with us, because we want to connect with you and like all of your photos, really.
Of course, right? Just creep on you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for working out with us today. It's been our privilege. I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.